Hello, 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 my lovelies. Welcome to your love and I guess general passion, love reading for the month of November. This reading is for water signs. Okay, my Scorpios, happy birthday. This is your birthday month, and I'm wishing you the best in November and throughout the rest of this year and into 2020. May all your obstacles be cleared. May your road be open, and love, abundance, success, joy, fulfillment ride with you. My loves, okay? God bless you, and happy birthday. This is also for other water signs, Pisces and Cancer. Due to my time constraint, I'm not able to do all of the signs. So I pray over the cards that for the elements in general, this will resonate with as many of my subscribers as possible. You can apply this energy to your relationship that you're in. If you're not in a relationship, you can apply this reading to whatever it is you're passionate about. It could be that you're dating someone, you're passionate about that. You could apply it to that. It could be, you're passionate about a project or your job. Whatever it is that you're, in your head about emotionally, you're concerned with, then you can apply this reading to that, because it's about your emotions, really, right? And what's going to help you fulfill your heart. So before we get started, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, and hit the notification bell as well. Just click on that little bell. That'll let you know whenever I'm posting new videos, and so you'll be alerted right away, so you can catch my videos right when they're new and fresh. And please, you're invited to leave your comments, and make sure you understand going in, this is a general reading. Not all messages will apply. Sometimes the readings can be vice versa. You can say, oh, hey, wait a minute. He feels that way and I'm doing this, or vice versa, whatever. Go ahead and mix it however you got to mix it. The energy is what's happening. The energy is the only thing I can read for you. So how it's playing out, who's occupying what energy, only you can know that. So it's that's how you interact with the reading, okay? I'm using the Druidcraft Tarot deck today. And no clarifiers, baby. Sometimes I will use clarifiers, but I don't think so. Not in this one. All right. Have I said everything? Oh, yeah. Please join me on Patreon and support the channel financially. I do need your support. Make sure to become a Patreon subscriber, and or you can donate to the channel. There's a donate button on the home page. And thank you to everyone who has become a Patreon subscriber, and to everyone who has donated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I think I have said everything. Now let's begin. Water signs. In the month of November, you have the Two of Wands. This is you got one thing you're holding on to, and you're about to take a hold of something else. Some of you might be in between two worlds, in between a relationship, or transitioning from one relationship into another one. And some of you might actually be in between a relationship. You might be like the third party, okay? And currently you're making decisions on whether or not to get involved with, stay involved with a relationship or a partnership. And that you can even apply this to a job, a career path, if it's not romantic for you, right? So you're making a decision whether or not to stay, or whether or not to get involved with, or remain involved with your significant other, or your potential, your interests. If you're in a relationship, couple, dating, and you could be like I said, in a transitional place, excuse my nails. You might be considering going back into a relationship or staying in one, but there's kind of one waiting for you, you know? If you were in a relationship and you're kind of like thinking about deciding whether or not to remain in it, then there is an issue of balance and equality that needs to be rectified. And I feel like you're the one who needs it rectified, balanced out, because you're the one who feels like things aren't equal or balanced. And that could pertain to the interest of the partner, how you divvy up responsibilities or the money, or, you know, you tell me what that is, because I can't tell you what that is. But it's decision-making time for you, water signs. And you're the one who has the power of making decision. For couples, I see you at a transition point in November. For singles and those that are looking, you may be in between relationships. Someone may want to partner with you or collaborate with you in a relationship or partnership or business endeavor. Somehow this puts you in the middle of things. Things are unclear and uncertain. You may not be sure how you feel about it because the moon is present in your reading. And the moon makes you uncertain or fearful. Don't quite have enough room for everything in my little layout. Maybe who the person or the situation that you want to get involved with is already attached. Yet there's still mutual interest here, or a mutual attraction, even though there may be attachment elsewhere. So you question if you should give this a chance. You're deciding about whether or not to expand in this new direction. Because, you know, you could be good where you're at. I do think that this new potential has a lot of the qualities that you're looking for. Or at least you perceive that they do. Just be aware that what you're about to get involved in still has an attachment and isn't completely free. There's something else connected, something you may not know about. Dun 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 dun. Little mystery here, the moon. Mystery! Mystery next to the devil. Huh. I don't know if I should read about the situation or read about your partner. Okay, because so let's say the person that you're interested in or person that you're dealing with doesn't have to be a Capricorn, can be a Capricorn, could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be, they could have the qualities of the devil. This is a toxic connection, guys. Karmic, it could be karmic. Could be, you know, like a soulmate type of thing. For some of you, it could be a serious addiction to a person or a vice. And it's kind of an addiction that you can't seem to kick. And maybe that's what's making you hesitate. Future involvement. This has a lot of layers. That's what when it has a lot of layers, I'm like, which path do I take? You know, which direction do I go in? I'm just like, you just have to kind of leave it and let people know where they're at, because I know you know where you're at. If it resonates, it'll resonate. For some of you, this represents what's blocking you, what's making you hesitate to move forward out of one world and into the next one, okay? Out of one relationship and into the next one. Or what's the cause? And it could represent a person, it could represent fear. So there might be a third party present here. You might be the third party. For some of you, it might be that there is a third party. It's getting confusing. Who's who? I feel like you're in between. I feel like you are the third party. Okay? So the person that you're interested in, or the situation that you're interested in, is attached to something or someone who's toxic. And so that's blocking you or keeping you from having what it is you want. It says that illusions are present, as well as dishonesty, lies, and deceit. So I'm sorry, I'm picking up like some negative energy here, you know, like I think they know about you, the third party, or whoever feels ousted by you having this relationship, who feels like they've been cut out. They're sending some really negative energy towards you to block you. So on another layer, there's like a serious attraction. I told you there's mutual attraction here to this involvement, in this involvement. So maybe you haven't fully invested in it yet. You're still questioning whether or not to jump into it. But there is serious attraction between the two of you that you may have acted on already or haven't acted on, depending on your story. Big time sexual chemistry, strong attraction present. This keeps you tied to this thing that is keeping you from moving forward. This is too deep. I think this is kind of like has so many layers. So I hope I'm not losing you. And I feel like you don't want to let go of this because you are attracted to it. You are addicted to it. You feel it is greater than you. For some of you, it could be a greedy obsession or excessive desire, ambition. Is not manifesting in the best of ways. Whoever you're dealing with, it could be a Capricorn, it doesn't have to be. This person has a lot of, or this situation has a lot of irresistible qualities to it. Things that tempt you, things that you desire. You feel stuck or tied to it. Like you can't get away from it, okay, for whatever reason. So for couples, if you're in a relationship, can you save it? You may feel that your soulmates are twin souls. However, there is an imbalance that you feel needs to be rectified. And that could be that they're still attached, that there was an affair, that there is addiction. If you're single and looking for a relationship, and this represents your partner or what's blocking you from one, your potential partner or what's blocking you from one, then I think that this means you're involved in a third party situation. You're in a love triangle, my dear, and I think you're the third party. You may not be aware of this because the moon is present, but there's a strong pull and attraction to this man or this woman. There's a strong pull or attraction to this career path if that's what it is for you. Even though you know you shouldn't get entangled. You know there's danger. You sense that you're not the only one. You sense some deception on their part. So I don't think I don't think you're like a deliberate, I don't think that you're the mistress or the gigolo on purpose. I don't think I don't think you're deliberately the third party. I think that's kind of being kept from you. I think that's being kept from you. Those are the lies. That's the deceit. You don't know that you're in this third party relationship. You may sense it. There's some things that, aren't clear to you. I think I kind of feel like I need to leave the career out of this, but you can apply it if you want to. Just listen closely, okay? Because sometimes I can only go down so many scenarios and to stay sane. Hold on one second. I have to pause. So even if there is a strong attraction, there may be something you don't know about. And I do feel like the other party ain't someone to be messed with. You know what I'm saying? They got a dark side. Really dark. So you need to ask yourself, did he fire 6 bullets or only 5? I got to... No, just kidding. You have to ask yourself if this is going to be worth it, okay? Do they look that good? Are they that pretty? Is the sex that great? Because you're obsessed or you're obsessed with possessing this outcome for yourself. And for some of you that might be just, success in your career. But it's getting to be obsessive, it's getting to be excessive when the devil is present. And your internal and your external morality is being questioned here. And entanglement in a toxic situation or relationship, you going into it with eyes wide open, okay? If you're watching this video, you're going into it with eyes wide open. Don't delude yourself, because now you know. I told you. I just told you. Now the moon. The moon is here. And there's something that you don't know. There's something that you sense isn't right. Someone is keeping their true feelings hidden. The situation that you're in right now there is some deception. There is some secretivity. Is that a word? There's something needs clearing up. Okay, you need to ask some questions. Whatever you're not sure about or uncertain about, ask questions. If it seems weird or strange, clarify. Don't leave anything to chance, okay? Because if you do, you might end up in a toxic situation that you don't want, or a dangerous situation, all right? What is clear here is that you are not seeing this person or this situation as clearly as you should, because you're letting a desire color it. You're letting a hope or a desire color it so you can see what you want to see. There's this big time illusion here. Motives of the other party are unclear. Okay, water signs? Whoever you're dealing with, their motives are most likely not good. Their motives are unclear. They're keeping them ambiguous. They're keeping them murky. They're keeping you in the dark. They have secrets. They may have a backup. They may have a third party. They may be married. Yet your imagination is romanticizing the whole situation so that you can justify involvement, I guess. They look so good. The dick is so good. Pussy's so good. Whatever. The money is so good that you're willing to overlook the danger that you're sensing is actually underneath it all. So listen to your intuition. Now this could be mutual energy too, this moon. So this mistrust or this sensing could be a psychic connection that you have with your partner, potential partner, or situation that you're in. There may be some sort of psychic link. I'm seeing a spell for some of you. This is a crazy reading. I'm seeing a spell. So yeah, if you get involved with this, I think that the intentions of the third party that you don't know about is dangerous. Now, if you're the one keeping secrets and you have the decision to make between two lovers, two passions, two paths, like I said, you're romanticizing your choices. You could be deceiving yourself about what is possible. Right now, use your intuition and be sensitive to, what's being said, what's not being said. Something is rubbing you the wrong. Something is strange or disturbing. Something is weird. So pause, evaluate, and absorb this before making any final decisions. Okay? Wait till you have more clarity before you commit or get sexually involved or sign that contract. Okay? Ugh. So this hangman here, this represents the potential, the ultimate outcome, right? Here you have the potential to go through a new door, to start something new, to start a new relationship, or to stay where you're at. And you have a decision to make. You have some options. Whatever is tempting you, it's not exactly clear. There's not full clarity. And you've been warned that there is still an attachment in this energy that you want to get involved with. It's not completely honest with you, and it's not completely available. I want to say something else, but I'm not quite sure what it is. But I feel like there's something else I need to say, but I'm missing it. So you're still kind of hung up in the air. So maybe this reading, something triggers you to pause and wait, okay? Because you're still hung up in the air. You're still trying to figure all this out. And you're not really taking any action. You're kind of staying where you're at. Because of fear, because of distrust, because you know it's toxic. So you hold on. This is just a month's reading, right? So you're holding on for now. You're holding on to your current situation. Okay? That's for some of you. For some of you, the outcome is that you're stuck in a pause, right? You have a decision to make, but you're kind of giving power over to them. There's a lot of giving power over to another. You're giving power over to them and waiting for them to make a decision about you. You may be giving power over to them and waiting for them to set themselves free from this so that you can move forward fully into this relationship. If you are waiting for them to do that for you, you'll be waiting for a while because nothing is changing. At least not in the month of November. This is cause for pain and suffering, tension. I think you're still hanging in there, though, and hopeful that even though they haven't left their wife or husband or boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, for you, you're still deluding yourself and hanging in there, right? But you're at a crossroads again, and you really need to take heed and ask yourself some questions. Where am I headed? Because this isn't getting me anywhere. There's something strange and very odd about this. Sorry, I'm just picking up. There's something strange and very odd about this. You keep telling yourself, trying to figure out what it is. Huh. If you're in a relationship right now, you're still going to be at a crossroads at the end of the month. You're still going to be hanging in there despite any lack of change or despite weird, strange behavior on the part of your partner, because they are going to be acting weird and deceptive and secretive and quiet. Right? You're still going to hang in there despite all that. If you're looking for love in the month of November, you could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces or a Cancer or a Capricorn. I see fire sign, earth sign present. But strong Capricorn, strong Pisces, strong Aquarius. The potential for this relationship to happen seems a bit unattainable. Maybe because they are already attached. And to be in this relationship would require you to have to be morally, secretive, morally corrupt, do things that are outside of your morals, and require you to be secretive and sneaky, and lie, and require that you lie, which is what I think they're kind of willing to do. It may be time to let go of your attachment to them, or to let go of your obsession with them, or your unhealthy crush to this person or thing that you want so much. Okay? On another level, even if it's a career path. Because it's getting kind of creepy and stalkerish anyway. It's getting kind of strange and weird. This card is telling me that whatever it is you're interested in, or whoever it is you're interested in, they or it may look like it has all the qualities that you want. It may be really pretty, it may be really rich, it may be really exotic, it may be really, mystical or attractive in some way to you. Whatever you want, it may look like it has all those qualities, but underneath there's some darkness, man, that you don't want to uncover. And can you say narcissist in the background? Or control freak? Because that's what this is. And that's who or what you're about to link to or stay linked with. In relationships, I'm getting that maybe there's a period of crisis, maybe there's a period of danger in the relationship, and that you're going through some shit going on that you're not quite sure what it is exactly. There may be some small improvements. You guys need to meet each other more halfway. You guys need to be more honest with each other. Maybe you're seeing some small improvements, but I think that you still want to give it time. You still want to take a step back and perceive the situation. a little more. You're still not sure about it. Still not sure if you can trust this person. And I don't think you can. All right. Well, I'm going to have to work on just staying in the relationship or romantic realm. I'd like to keep it open for career and stuff like that, or whatever you're emotionally involved with, but sometimes it gets tricky to sort it all out. Hopefully you guys followed that, because I feel like this was pretty deep. So you guys will know your story. Let me know in the comment section below if it resonated with any of you. Before we go, let me give you your advice. The advice or outcome is the King of Pentacles card. This is a man of value and worth. Taking a step back to get a view or a new perspective, to get some clarity and advice before you make a decision that will alter your path is ultimately your advice. Okay, did you follow that? Know your worth, your value. There is somebody better for you on the horizon who can bring you the security, the stability, and the long-term commitment that you require. If you're in a relationship, this advice could be saying that in order to maintain the relationship, you may have to take on the role of main provider, to be the unit of provision in order to hold on to it. You may have to share what you have in order to hold on to this relationship. If you decide that you don't want that and you want to move on, you're in a transition place, then there is a more suitable partner available to you in the further future. But first you have to let go of your attachment and emotional attachment and link to this energy, which is very strong, and I think it would be very hard for you to do. But when you do, there's something better here for you. There's one more scenario if you're in a couple, what this could mean as your outcome. Sorry about the glare. This could be the result of manipulation of some kind. Maybe spell work. You may get what you want out of your partner. You may get them to be upright where they were wrong or devious. You may get that reliability, that support out of them, but it will come through the result of heavy manipulation and hard work. Or a spell? And it would take continuous work on your part. And so then who's the narcissist and who's the control freak here? I mean, please don't do that. Okay, if you're looking for a partner, then this, as your outcome, is saying that there is better potential for you on the horizon. There is someone new coming in, someone who will be financially secure, loyal, faithful, honest, be able to offer you a long-term potential future. He may not, or she may not, be as exciting or as attractive as, you know, this one here that you're interested in or involved with. And they may be more focused on conservative values and their business or money, rather than creative and spiritual energies that you might find fascinating. So you may not have everything in common, but it still says that this is a really good catch and a good husband or wifey material. And you'll be, it says that if this person does arrive in the month of November, you wouldn't be able to see it because you're too busy placing the image of this energy on top of it in comparison. Some of you have convinced yourself that the person you know is a double dealer can be this person if you just wait it out long enough or do something manipulative to create that. And you're just fooling yourself. So the advice of the card is to be conservative, practical, and grounded in facts and not in illusion, and put your security needs first. Perhaps you need to focus more on your business. Perhaps you need to focus more on your finances and your security and your long-term future, rather than on anybody else doing that for you. And if you're looking for a relationship, know that there is somebody better for you. And utilize this time in November to work on your own personal hang-ups and issues that you have about love and being loved. And work out why you always seem to go for the unattainable and improbable crushes and the unattainable, emotionally unavailable, and already connected person. What's up with that? Maybe take an honest good look. Maybe you let superficial things like money or looks get in the way of finding what's right for you. So that was kind of a deep one. Sorry, water signs, but I guess November is a time of reflection. I haven't used these cards yet, but let me see what the Lover Oracles tell you. Maybe you can get some more information. This reading is lasting a lot longer than I wanted it to last. I really want to do shorter readings. So, manifesting miracles, your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So you believe you can manifest this. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. So you feel like you can manifest this, and I think you're going with the flow. It's not really moving forward in the direction that you want to take it, and you might try to force or manipulate that. Careful, water signs, because that usually never works. Okay, it may backfire on you. All right, happy birthday to Scorpios, and take care, my dear water signs, Pisces and Cancer. Blessings. See you next month.